Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Accent Training Podcast. My name is Pat. I'm your personal accent coach, and today I'm here to see that you get some practice in with the lax A sound. This is the sound ah. Ah. I want you to use it confidently, and I want you to use it consistently. I discussed in our previous episode, this sound changes in different accents around the United States. What we're talking about is a northern, east coast kind of sound, but you know what? It's going to provide you maximum clarity in the American accent, because that is what I'm here to see that you develop. So here's how we're going to practice this today. We're going to start out by talking about a few names. Common names in the Anglo culture. These names may be your neighbors, they may be your bosses, or they may be your future friends, or even relatives. And so let's start things off today with the name Marcus. Marcus. M-A-R-C-U-S. Marcus. Repeat that back to me. Now, when we pronounce that a little bit quicker, it's not quite Marcus, but Marcus. Marcus. Now, this name does have a short form, and that short form is Mark. M-A-R-K. Mark. Some people may spell it M-A-R-C. I don't know. If you are a Marcus and you're listening, maybe you like M-A-R-C. I used to know a guy, he'd go by M-A-R-K. Mark. How about a lady's name? Barbara. Barbara. If you're friends with somebody named Barbara, they may just like you to call them Barb instead of Barbara. Barb. Barb. Another name. Charlie. Charlie. Charles is the full name, and then Charlie. And then people can even go by Chuck. Chuck is the shortest form of this. However, I believe Charlie is probably the most common. I've never heard anybody introduce themselves as Charles. Maybe their birth certificate says Charles, but these people go by Charlie. Now, Charlie's more commonly a male's name. However, it's good to note it is actually a female name too. There are women who will go by the name Charlie. A woman who goes by the name Charlie is using the short form of Charlotte. Charlotte is Charlie, and Charles is also Charlie. There's an interesting thing, eh? You just may come across a man and a woman in the same day that have the same name. Possibly even with the same spelling. And it's just a short form. So we've got 4 names there. Marcus, Barbara, Charles, or Charlie, and Charlotte, also Charlie. You may come across these names in your daily life, so make sure that you practice them regularly. You do not want to hesitate when you're saying the name of your boss, or your client, or your coworker, or your friend, your neighbor, whoever it may be. You want to say it nice and clearly. Now I've got one more exercise here for you, just like we have in the past. I'd like to read out a few common phrases using the ah sound to see that you keep developing this. Repeat after me. We're going to do this in slow motion, stretching out all of these vowels as we go through. Starting with large enough. Large enough. Quality content. Quality content. Watch out. Watch out. Farmer's market. Farmer's market. Take charge. Take charge. From the heart. From the heart. Water bottle. Water bottle. After dark. After dark. And that's it for today, my friends. That's what I've got for you. There's no sense in overwhelming you with a million different words, because truly you will see the most American accent progress when you focus on specific areas and specific words, and you repeat those words and areas again and again until your muscles do them without hesitation. And that's what I invite you to do, my friend. That's how I invite you to take this forward. I invite you to listen to this episode once more, or twice more, 3 times if you've got it in you, and give your ears and your mouth muscles the opportunity to adapt to new American English sounds. Once you feel confident with that, I want you to keep an eye out, and I want you to hit subscribe to this episode if you haven't already, because I'm going to have another follow-up episode coming out very shortly, which will discuss idiomatic expressions that you can use with the ah sound. I want to provide you with the tools to adapt this effectively and use it confidently with American English speakers with maximum clarity. So keep an eye out, my friends, because there's another episode coming, and this next episode will help you better adjust this to your daily life. In the meantime, have a good one, folks.